Newt. Newt. It's Horsty. Welcome back, Athy is not yet ready to stream. Athy's still hibernating. It's still Horsty right now. So we're gonna be streaming this Horsty from this moment on. Not Athy, it's Horsty. Newt. Mwah. You're the horse coming soon. Is it next year? It's actually next year. Either way, blah, blah, blah. Hoot. Welcome back, all yellows. It's Athy. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm not dead. Oh, it's so good to see all of you owls. I missed you guys so much. Oh my goodness gracious me. Welcome back, dog. Welcome back, Slay Neilbus. Since it has been 3 months, I'm gonna do a quick roll call just before we get things started. But yes, the title is correct. If you guys did read, this is going to be my last stream for the year because I think it's going to be very busy, but we will get to the updates later. I want to just say hi to all of the lovely pillowls who managed to join stream early. Hello, my wonderful mods, Milky and Calabatha Dan or Danu Martinez. And also my lovely members. Welcome Sven, welcome Doctor, welcome Idol, I do stuff on the internet. Welcome Abor, hello Sunny, hello Runes. Hello Kleesky, hello Alexi. Hello Lawrence Fraser, hello Fireslow. Hello RP Michaels. Hello Ryan. Hello Abor, hello Goldfire64, hello did I say RP Michaels? I think I did. Hello Tom Turf, hello Sunny. All of these names are so familiar. It's so good to see everybody again. Oh my goodness. Hello Savan. Hello my hoot to you too. Hello Cheeksford. Hello Tindy. Hello Do Armor Thrax. Hello Yoku. Hello Joho. Hi Joho. No. Who else have I not said hi to yet? Yeah. Hi everybody. For those of you that I forgot to call out, just comment hoot. And oh my goodness, all of the membership, renewals, wah. Okay, let me start with Daniel Martinez's message. Athy is back in the form of a horse, and Athy is good. Welcome back, thank you. I'm happy to be back. And then Milky also did a bunch of owl hearts. Thank you, Milky. No, and we have Kleesky. Athy is alive. Yes, Athy is very much alive. Sven, thank you everybody for being members again. Dan Martinez for being a member for 15 months. Also Milky and Kleesky and Sven, thank you for being Clinic Owls for 15 whole months. That's crazy. That's been over a year already. Thank you, Abor, for being a member for 15 months as well, for being a Clinic Owl. Thank you, Sunny, for being a Clinic Owl for 15 whole months as well. I am back. Welcome. Thank you, Doctor, for being a Clinic Owl for 15 months. Okaeri, tadaima. Thank you, RB Michaels, for being a Clinic Owl for 15 months as well. Woohoo! Thank you, Charles A, for being a Clinic Owl for 15 months. Hoot! Umathi, it's been nice. It's so nice to see you after a long while. It's so nice to see you too. And thank you, Fez, as well, for being a Clinic Owl for 15 whole months. Oh my goodness. I think that was everybody for the beginning renewals. But wow, I have not spoken that fast in 3 months. I quite literally have not turned my computer on in 3 whole months. So it's going to be a little weird getting back into the swing of things. I quite literally forgot how to stream, guys. I turned on my computer. I was like, wait a minute, what do I have to do again? What is OBS? What is YouTube Live? What is all of these buttons? And then 1,000,001 updates happened. Like OBS updated a whole bunch, and then now YouTube looks really weird in the live streaming area. And I was like, this does not look like what it used to 3 months ago. But I know, what are all these buttons? I hope everybody had a lovely holiday season, whether it be for Thanksgiving, if you guys were in the States, or if you guys celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, anywhere in the world. And then I hope you guys are getting ready for the happiest and merriest of New Year's. I'm very excited for the new year to come around, because new year means new things. Am I doing all right? I am. I'm doing okay at this very moment. Yeah, I took a big fat nap today, typical Athy things. You guys know me. I like to take my big fat owl naps on my days off. I've been working quite a lot these past few months, back to working full time. I know that I said to you guys that I would try to go work part time, but that did not really work out for me, since I'm still in a lot of I have a lot of financial responsibility for my family. So I'm still been working full time plus overtime every once in a while. But yeah, how have you guys been? How have you all been these past 3 months? What's been going on? I've been lurking around in the Discord, but I haven't really, caught up with what's new lately. I know that Hololive recently put out audition kind of, what do you call it, those notifications that they're opening up the auditions again, and all my friends were sending me like, audition for Hololive, and I was like, no, if you had sent me this maybe like a year and a half or 2 years ago, then maybe, but I feel like it's not the right time right now. Not the right time. I wish it was, but maybe at another time. I wanted to audition for Hololive for the longest time. That's why I became a VTuber. I started becoming a VTuber because I wanted to join Hololive so badly. But till this day, I still have not submitted a single application to Hololive. Actually, that's a lie. I submitted one, but that doesn't count because I submitted for the vsinger, and that was like only one person could get that spot. So that was my only ever application, and that was like 5 years ago. Doing pretty good. Just had a break from the holidays. Oh, that's nice. I hope everybody's resting up well. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve all the lovely presents and all the gifts and all of the rest. For working so hard this year. Yeah. What's been happening on your end? You've been running around town being a pet sitter. Ooh, I love pets, and I would totally be a pet sitter if I didn't have to work such a grueling job. If I had a break, I would just go to other people's houses and play with their pets all day, because I love animals. Yeah, freedom is nice. Okay, but anywho, as much as I would love to read your comments, I feel like we're not going to get anywhere in terms of what I have to tell you guys. So I'm just going to hold off on reading the comments for just a second. But don't worry, I read through every single one of your comments every single time I stream. And even if I don't have time to read them during the stream, I always read your comments after stream when I watch my VODs, because I tend to do that every once in a while. Actually, no, not every once in a while. I actually watch my VODs after I stream every single time. And that's why my sleep schedule is crazy, because I will stream for 3 hours and then spend 3 hours watching myself stream what I had just streamed the past 3 hours. I know, I'm crazy. Sleep is an illusion. But anywho, let me tell you guys a little bit about what I've been up to these past few months. So the last time Athy actually streamed was in September. So during that time, I had just come back from London. I went to London for a trip, and that was my first time ever visiting the UK. It was a lot of fun, but I ended up getting quite sick afterwards. I tend to get swollen tonsils when I get sick, and I had a pretty short kind of sick course where my tonsils were swollen. I couldn't eat or drink anything for a few days. I was miserable. I was in a lot of pain. But then it went away after a while. I went to urgent care. They said it wasn't strep, it wasn't flu, it wasn't COVID. They were like, okay, you just have like a viral tonsillitis. Just gargle some salt water, get some rest, and you'll be fine. So I did, and then I was working a whole bunch then. And then in October, I went to Japan. And I haven't been able to post about that much because of the fact that I was so busy before and after. So you'll see why. So September, I was sick and then working a lot. October, I went to Japan and I was there for quite a long time. And I will tell you a little bit about my trip another time because I feel like I want to do a whole stream where I go over the pictures that I took during the trip, because I went to so many different new prefectures that I'd never explored before. I actually flew into Osaka this time instead of Tokyo, and I did Osaka, Kyoto, I did Tottori, I did Shimane, or like a little town in Shimane called Izumo. And then I went to Tokyo, and then I went back to Osaka, and then I flew home. So it was quite the fun trip, fun solo trip. I do want to do a little bit of hand cam today to show you guys all of the Detective Conan merch that I got while I was in Tottori, because I got to go to Conan Town. It was so fun. It was a dream come true. Yeah. And then after I came back from Japan, oh, by the way, I got sick again. So at the beginning of September, I got sick. I recovered for maybe a week or two. And then the week before I was supposed to go to Japan, I got sick again, really bad. And it was the worst tonsillitis I'd ever experienced in a really, really long time. My tonsils were almost basically touching each other. I could not breathe. I could not eat. I could not even swallow my own spit. It was miserable. I was crying every day because the only thing I could eat were ice cubes and Pedialyte popsicles, because even swallowing my own spit felt like there were 1,000 needles in my throat. I went to the urgent care again when I felt a little better, and they said, nope, it's not strep, it's not COVID, it's not flu. It's just another bad viral tonsillitis. And I was like, okay, so it'll pass in a few days. A few days later, I fly to Japan, and I'm in Japan for about 2.5 weeks, right? It does not go away the entire time I am there. I am miserable. My first week that I am in Japan, I am miserable. I could barely eat anything. I was coughing nonstop every single night, waking up in the middle of the night, hacking, throwing up. It was miserable. And the only thing that could kind of ease the pain were drugs from the Japanese drugstore, which had 10 different medications in one, but I had to take them like clockwork every 6 hours, because if I even missed it by like a second, my symptoms would flare up immediately. So I had to kind of just keep taking these medications every 6 hours to suppress the inflammation, the cough, everything. And then eventually, I ended up taking antibiotics, and that was the only thing that helped me get better. So while I was there in Japan, I had to start taking antibiotics, and only after I started taking the antibiotics did my symptoms start to get better. Before then, my symptoms had stayed the same or gotten worse. For about 2 weeks straight, I had tonsillitis. And then after 2 weeks, I started taking the antibiotics, and then slowly it started to get better. I got home. I was fine. And that was my whole of October. You know, I was busy. I got back home at the end of October. Great. That's the whole of my October was busy. Also had to work a lot because I did not actually take any PTO for Japan. I actually just spaced out my shifts, so that I was working basically every single day before and after my shifts to Japan, so that's why I was not able to stream. November comes around. I am in LA. That was another crazy flight because I went to go see the Hiroyuki Sawano concert. So I fly to LA. It's Thanksgiving. I'm working every day to kind of catch up from the shifts that I missed in October. I also fly to the south. So I fly to LA and I fly to the South. And then what else do I do? Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. I flew twice in November. So that's why I was busy again, because I was everywhere. I was flying so much. I think in like the past 6 months, I've flown maybe like 4 or 5 times. Busy owl. And then in December, what happened in December? Oh, nothing much. Pretty much working a whole bunch, hanging out with friends, catching up with old friends. My choir had a Christmas party, so my band finally debuted 2 weeks ago at the Christmas party. It was a lot of fun. But before then, I got sick again. I got sick for the 4th time in 4 months. I got sick at the beginning of December, and I was absolutely miserable again. My tonsils were swollen again, and actually I'm still recovering from having swollen tonsils. So I was like, okay, I keep getting tonsillitis. What is going on? I need to go to the ENT to see if I need to get my tonsils removed. So I go see the ENT a week ago, and I tell them I'm here because I've had tonsillitis for four separate instances in 4 months. And then the ENT doctor comes in. The first thing he asks me is, do you have any kids? And I say, no. And then he was like, do you work around any kids? Like, are you a teacher? Do you work in daycare? And I'm like, I'm a pediatric nurse. And hi, hello, this is not the karaoke stream, but hopefully it'll turn into it at some point. I don't know. We'll see the vibes. I said, I'm a pediatric nurse. And he's like, oh my gosh. Holy, I have the utmost respect for you. And he literally goes down on his knees and he bows in front of me. And he's like, I have all the respect for you this season. You are basically working in a human petri dish of viruses. And I was like, yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh, this season's especially bad. The cases of influenza and the severity of the symptoms of influenza this season have been bad. Very, very bad. Either way, he takes a look at my throat and he says, you're recovering. What kind of antibiotics are you taking? I said, I'm taking this leftover prescription from Asia, from Japan. I got some antibiotics from Japan and I had like 3 pills left. So I started taking that. I know I'm a bad nurse. I really should not only be taking 3 pills of antibiotics. I should be taking like a whole week's worth of it to prevent antibiotic resistance. And he was like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to prescribe you an even stronger antibiotic, and I want you to take this for 2 weeks. So I'm currently still on my course of amoxicillin. He prescribed me amoxicillin, so I'm still taking it twice a day. I think I got another week of it before I'm done with my course. And yeah, my throat was swollen, and it was weird because it was just one side of my tonsil that was really swollen. He like felt my neck and he's like, wow, you have a massive lymph node over there. And I was like, oh, this is terrible. And then he told me, you know what I'm gonna do is next time you get tonsillitis, Afi, next time you get tonsillitis, I want you to call our office. I'm gonna put in a special note and we're going to bump you up to the very top of our appointment list, and we want to see you as soon as possible because I want to culture your throat. I want to send out all of the labs. I want to figure out what is causing this recurrent tonsillitis. And then he said, and you know what? Next time you get it, I'm also going to put in a referral to get your tonsils removed. And I was like, oh, great. So there will be a next time, and the next time my tonsils will be gone. And honestly, I wanted my tonsils to be removed because I don't have to deal with this pain anymore. But he said that the criteria that you have to meet in order to get your tonsils removed in your adulthood is to have 6 to 8 episodes of tonsillitis in a year. I've had 4 already in 4 months, which is quite rapid. So he says that next time I get it, he'll actually put me in to get a surgery done for my tonsils. So I don't know when I'm gonna get sick next, but I hope I don't get sick anytime soon, because if I do, I'm gonna have to go through a pretty scary surgery. I know tonsillectomies are not that invasive, but I've never gotten a surgery done before. It is an ambulatory surgery, like a day surgery, where you kind of just pop into the ambulatory surgery center, you get it done, and then you just walk home. But I know that the recovery is going to be really painful because I'm not going to be able to eat solid food for a while. I have to kind of survive on a liquid diet because of the scarring and the healing that needs to happen in the back of my throat. And I heard from my friend that after getting a tonsillectomy, there is a possibility of your voice changing as well. So I'm kind of worried about that because I am a singer and I do like to voice act and, you know, stream and yap and talk and all that. And the last thing I want is for them to damage my vocal cords. So I have to find myself a very, very seasoned ENT. So yeah. And yes, I think I did end up building a antibiotic resistance. That's what the doctor thinks. So he was like, you probably built up a resistance to your last antibiotic because you weren't taking it right. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That's right. That's probably why I'm still sick all the time, because I've probably built up a resistance to something, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh my goodness, you're right, Go Fire. I have to survive off strawberry milkshakes. Yippee! I'm gonna do that. Time to get my tonsils removed. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna be like, I'm sick. I need my tonsils removed now. So then I could just be on strawberry milkshake diet for 1,000 million days. Yippee! Strawberry milkshake diet. Yippee! Yippee! Everybody, send me strawberry milkshakes for my future strawberry milkshake diet. Let's go. I will have to do some vocal therapy. Hopefully, nothing too intensive. I know. I haven't had a milkshake in a long time, and actually, I found out that I might be lactose intolerant, or it might just be the dairy in certain places that I don't react well to, because I had a milkshake a few months ago and it was delicious. It was a strawberry milkshake, but afterwards I had a really bad experience in the bathroom, and since then I've had pretty awful bathroom experiences after having mega milkshakes. I even had not a strawberry milkshake, but I had a milkshake from Shake Shack, and I had indigestion and bloating for like a week afterwards. So it was awful. I realized that I probably have to take a whole pack of Lactaid before I eat a milkshake. But you know what? Who cares about that? You know, it's temporary. Whatever goes in has to come out. So what if my stomach is feeling like there are 1,000 million termites eating me from the inside and that there's a volcano about to erupt in there? Who cares? Just let it erupt, and then you feel much better. That's what we always say. Do you feel better after you throw up? Yeah. Do you feel better after you poop? Yeah, there you go. That's the cure. Just do it. It's worth the pain. Just make sure your bathroom's always available at all time. Yeah. Have you ever seen the lady that cured her lactose intolerance by taking all the lactose for a while? Turns out many times it's a skill issue. Yeah, it's like you just have to build up a tolerance to it. That's why it's called an intolerance. Yeah. But I am excited for New Year's because I am going to a wedding on New Year's Eve, actually. So one of my really, really, really good friends, also I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I got a little bit distracted, and I saw that at Dragonic Bear has renewed their Clinic Owl membership, and they have been a Clinic Owl for 15 whole months, and welcome back. And also I feel like you used to have a different username? Did you change your username? I feel like... Anywho, it's Infinity! Right, I was like, Infinity? Infinity? Why are you Dragonic Bear? And also, why is everybody's names not their names? I just realized, I was like, why is everybody's names not their names anymore? Why did YouTube couldn't do this? Oh, what? What? Why? Why? Why do they show your ad instead of your name? But why? Why? YouTube-chan, please, onegai, modotte kudasai. Change, go back. To make people more unique. We don't need to be unique. I believe in one singular hive mind. Everyone in this chat is Afi. Everyone in this chat is Alfie. We don't need to be unique. No. We just need to build the YouTube hive mind where every single account is the same. We are one. We are Alfie. Hoot hoot. Exactly. We just need to make everybody an Alfie, and then the world will be a better place. The world will be a better place. Yeah. But going back to what I was saying, my friend is getting married on New Year's Eve, but it's not like a big wedding or anything like that. It's quite literally the definition of a shotgun wedding, because she decided to get married quite literally 2 weeks ago, and it is going to be a courthouse wedding. And the only reason she's getting married on New Year's Eve is because she wants to file taxes for 2025. Joint taxes for 2025 and save money. Big brain. So I was like, okay, go do that. Yeah, get married at the very last day of 2025 so that you could file your joint taxes for 2025. I was like, that's smart. That's smart. So we're going to courthouse wedding. I'm gonna be a witness. I might sing for my friend. She's gonna have a cake, and then we're going to go have dinner and karaoke for New Year's afterwards. Shotgun wedding is one forced by the parents. Oh, I guess the shotgun wedding is like the ones that you do when you're in Las Vegas, and it's like, or even the ones where it's like, yeah, you have to get married now because you're preggers. Yeah. I have had some friends who were like that, where like they found out they were pregnant before they were married, and they tried to schedule the wedding as soon as possible. Yeah. Hello, Luke. Also, welcome back, Happy. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas. Wish you while you were away. I missed all y'all when I was away as well. And I forgot that it was also my birthday and I didn't get to celebrate it with you guys. Oops. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I know you guys had a gift for me that you wanted to present to me on my birthday, but I feel like everything from August onward was just a whirlwind of events, from getting sick to having to work full time again to being a lot more active in my social life. And I think that the reason why I haven't streamed the past 3 months is solely because of that reason. Mainly because of work, the fact that work has kind of picked up again, but also the fact that I have a lot more, a lot of social obligations, and I have a lot more friends now who are near me, and I've been hanging out with them quite a lot. So every day that I am free, it really has been me kind of going to town and hanging out with my friends, going to cafes, having dinners, watching shows, watching movies, going on day trips, road trips. I've been very social and very, very active. I've been touching all the grass, and that's the only reason why I haven't been streaming, is because I really have not been home that much, guys. I haven't been home that often. This is actually the first day that I feel like, one, I have the energy, and two, that I'm not working or have any social obligations that I have to uphold, because other than my social, other than going out and hanging out with friends, I've also had, you know, doctor's appointments, therapy appointments, dentist appointments, so many appointments that I also had to schedule within the last few months. And those take up pretty much all my day, running errands and such and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. Although I'm not homebound, I'm townbound. But I miss you guys a lot. I haven't gone a single day without thinking about my lovely pillowls. I check the Discord every single day. I read all of your messages on the general. I'm always thinking about you guys and hoping that everyone's doing well and hoping that no one forgets about this silly old owl. Even though I may not be active on YouTube anymore or on Twitter or on Discord, I still have that little dream in the back of my head that I want to make this like a full-time thing. It hasn't died yet. It hasn't died yet, my friends. And a lot of you guys might think so. Hey, Afi's probably gonna graduate, or you know, Afi probably gave up on streaming and you know is gonna move on with her life. And a lot of the times I thought about that. I was like, do I really want to give up something so special to me, or should I just reevaluate at this time and just do what makes me happy? And this still makes me happy. I would never give it up for anything. And I know that the shape of VTubing, not the shape, but like the culture and the VTubing sphere has changed quite a lot since 4 or 5 years ago when we all started. I'm not very up to date with what's going on in Hololive anymore. Like I said, I haven't opened my PC or turned on my PC in 3 months. I haven't really checked the news or watched streams in a very long time. So I'm really out of the loop with a lot of things. I think the last time that I noticed something big was when Saba had her debut, but that's pretty much it. That was quite a while back. And thank you so much, Shirley Quality, for being a clinic owl for 5 whole months. You're an orange owl. You're a pumpkin owl. A pump owl. Hoot hoot. It got a bit chaotic, I could see, and maybe I was right to kind of stay away from the whole VTubing community for a while and take a little mental health break or like a breather, because sometimes if you stay in something like that for so long, especially if there are a lot of people who might be toxic in the community, it can be harmful. And I feel very refreshed coming back. And you know, once a streamer, always a streamer. I'm never gonna lose kind of my passion for it, especially the fact that I know that you guys are still here, staying by my side, still sticking with me, and all that makes me really happy and makes me kind of like, I feel like I'm in a little bit of disbelief, because like, who would want to stay with this stinky old owl for so long, and even though she doesn't do anything, and you guys are just so sweet, like make me blush. What? And you guys are always so motivational and inspirational to me, and yeah, I have nothing else to say. What? Blah. That's all I'm gonna say. Blah. You're still cheery, groovy. Thank you. I feel it. Even if you're 1,000 miles away, 1,000,000 miles away. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing games again, streaming and singing again, despite my recurrent illness. I know that I definitely need to build up my singing strength and my stamina, because I haven't been able to sing, let alone talk, for quite a while because of my tonsillitis. And I can definitely still feel that I am recovering from it. My voice teacher has been trying to help me kind of rehabilitate from my illness, because when I tried to sing, it would hurt after all of my tonsillitis episode. So I had to be very careful not to overexert myself. So I'm looking forward to doing karaoke streams again and letting you guys know what's been going on. Yeah, work has been kind of crazy lately. So I know you guys probably can guess how hectic it's been, especially because it is the respiratory season. We've been full pretty much every single day. Yesterday, I was actually thinking of streaming yesterday, but I got called in for overtime. And it's, the snow started falling really hard. So a lot of people called out of work. So there were only 3 nurses that were on shift, and my manager was begging me. She was like, Athy, because I was working on Thursday and Friday, and I was supposed to have Saturday and Sunday off. And she asked me on Friday, she's like, Athy, is there any way that you could stay and work Saturday if you need to sleep in the hospital? We have provided accommodations for people who live far away, who aren't able to drive through the snow, who would be willing to come in and work on Saturday for overtime because there's going to be a lot of snow. And this has happened before in previous hospitals I've worked in. They will provide accommodations for people when snowstorms happen so that they don't have to drive home, and it's for their own safety. But yeah, I worked overtime yesterday. Yeah, I worked overtime yesterday, and there were only 3 nurses, and I was the 4th. So let's just say that thank goodness I showed up. Luke G says, you were my first VTuber experience. I'm staying. Your messages are gonna make me cry. One of us. The fact that you didn't always tells how hectic it is. Yeah, it was pretty hectic. So I got a little bit of OT money yesterday, but the good thing about it as well is that my hospital also pays extra on top of OT if you work the weekend you're not supposed to be working. Because in my hospital, my current hospital, we have to work every other weekend. So this weekend was not my weekend to work. And because I came in on not my weekend, I not only get overtime money, but I get an extra $150. So my manager will always text, she'll be like, OT, this Saturday, this Sunday, make OT money plus $150. And nobody wants to sign up. Nobody cares about that $150. It's not worth your mental sanity. Yeah. Have you been getting the coffee? I've been trying not to drink so much coffee because this one time at work, I had a really bad panic attack. I think this was last month. I had a pretty bad panic attack only because one of my patients were very violent and aggressive, and I felt like nobody was really supporting me, and I was trying my best to not let the patient hurt themselves. And the entire time for the whole 12 hours, I was on my feet basically wrestling this patient. And at 6:30 p.m., an hour before my shift ended, I finally got to sit down and kind of chart what had happened. And when I sat down, I felt my heart beating out of my chest like I was having palpitations. And I checked my Fitbit, and my heart rate was in the 130s and 140s. And this was just me sitting down. And one of my coworkers came to check on me because I was the only one in the PICU at the time. She had come in to deliver the meal trays. She was like, are you okay? And I said, I don't feel so good. I feel like my heart, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I feel like I'm going to black out. And so she ran to go grab help. And then the other nurses came to check on me, and they were like, are you okay? And I said, no, I'm not. I literally feel like I'm going to pass out. My heart rate is 130 right now. And I started hyperventilating, and then it just it spiraled into a full-blown panic attack. And I don't get these often. The last time I had a panic attack like this was when I used to work at the infusion center. But at this new job, usually it's not that stressful. I usually don't get panic attacks, but I got a pretty bad one. So I had to actually remove myself and put myself in a quiet room and kind of decompress. And it was because everything was just so overstimulating. And then I was freaking out, and I was so tired and stressed, and I hadn't eaten all day. It was the combination of all of that. And then I was just, I couldn't function. My body was about to shut down. So I literally had to lie down. And my coworkers were like, oh, you're having a panic attack. Here, they brought me some sour candy and they're like, this usually helps with panic attacks. They set up an empty patient room for me, turned down the lights, put some bed sheets on like a reclinable chair, gave me some water, gave me some sour candy. And they're like, usually the sour candy will help kind of ease this anxiety attacks because it focuses your attention on the taste of the candy. But in my head, I was like, oh, they're so sweet. They're all taking care of me. But at the same time, they seemed so prepared for something like this. And in my head, I was like, I didn't even know I was having a panic attack, but they were the ones who were able to identify it so quickly because this is something that is so common in my field. Having a panic attack is like any ordinary Thursday. You know, it's just like another day for us, to the point that we are prepared for it if it happens to us, because it will happen to us at some point. And that also makes me really sad to think about, because why are we expecting us to work to the point that we have like full-blown panic attacks and anxiety attacks? Like the fact that we see this so often at work and that people are prepared for it now, that it is just like a normal everyday occurrence, is so disheartening to me. So I'm grateful that they were prepared, but at the same time, I'm also very sad that this is something that is considered like recurrent, you know? So I had to talk to my therapist about it, and she kind of was giving me some techniques on how to ground myself to prevent it from happening again. And she said to kind of notice the signals in my body that might lead up to a panic attack like that, and learn grounding techniques. So gratefully, you know, luckily since then I haven't had another panic attack, but I've been close. I will say I have been close, because I can feel my blood pressure rising and my heart beating really fast because I'm so stressed out. But then I'm like, nope, Allie, we're not having another panic attack today. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. Take a breath. Go step outside for a second. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Sorry, I'm gonna blow my nose, guys. Hi, Josetto! How are you? Luke says he's never had a panic attack, but have worked themselves to a point of exhaustion. They actually fell asleep standing up. Don't do that. Don't become like Athy. Don't become like Sleepy and fall asleep on the floor after my triple shifts. Because that's totally what I did yesterday. Because that yesterday would have been my third shift in a row. I got home and I plunk feet on the floor in my scrubs. And I was stinky. And then I woke up at noon. And then I went back to sleep. And then I woke up again. And then I streamed. Whoops. Whoopsies. Yep. Old habits never die. I still like to sleep on the floor in my scrubs when I get home from work. So, you know, the other day, I didn't sleep on the floor. I slept on the couch. So that's better. That's better. I showered. I'm not stinky. I showered. I'm not a stinky owl anymore. I showered. Yeah, I showered. I'm not stinky anymore. Couch is definitely better than the floor. I am leveling up, guys. The only problem with the couch is that it's in the living room and it gets noisy and very bright because there's no curtains. And then when people are waking up and making breakfast and all that, you can smell the food and that'll wake you up. So you can't really sleep in if you're on the couch because eventually there will be people scuffing around in the living room. I'm not a oily, smelly owl. What are you talking about? I'm a fresh owl. Look, I even have my headband up and everything. I'm fresh. I'm fresh. Fresh. I'm fresh. I'm fresh. See? No stinky. No stinky. No sniffer. No sniffer. I'm fresh. The freshest owl around. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm fresh straight out of the packaging. Sterile. Oh wait, that actually is not what I should say. That has interesting connotations. I should not say I'm sterile. I'm what's a synonym for clean? Sanitized. There we go. Aseptic. Yeah. I'm antibacterial. That's right. I'm antibacterial. You nailed it. Exactly. Antibacterial. Squeaky clean. Hootin' clean. I'm hootin' clean because I'm an owl. You know? Because owl feathers are not waterproof. Did you know that? That owls' feathers are not waterproof, which means we could take a bath, which means you can wash our feathers, which means we won't be stinky. That's why every time you see videos of owls in water, they look so sad. That's because owl feathers are not waterproof. But in exchange, they fly silently like ninjas. I actually have a book about owls that I'm reading, and it's really cool. And they tell me all about the anatomy of owls. So I'm learning all about myself and what it's like to be an owl. I am hydroperoxide. I'm a hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. So that's why owls have a really hard time flying in the rain, because their feathers, like I said, cannot proof the water. Now, that's also why most owls don't fly in the rain. And if they do try to fly in the rain, they have to use a lot more strength, like significantly more strength, and they have to actually take breaks. So yeah. And just like cats, they look goofy when they take a bath. Hey, rude. We don't look goofy. We're not goofy. We're floofy. We're fluffy. You heard that owls can fly? Huh, no kidding. I didn't know that. You like the lopsided ear? Do you like my lopsided ear? What? Soggy and floofy tend to be mutually exclusive. No. You can be floofy and soggy. It's sloggy, sloofy. You're sloofy. I actually watched a documentary about birds of prey, hawks, eagle, and only hunting bird that can fly through the air without making any noise is an owl. Yep, that's true. But we can't fly in the rain. Speaking of flying animals, I suddenly remember that one time I learned that butterflies have taste buds on their feet. Yeah, they do! That's so bizarre. But can you even call them feet if they're insects? Aren't they more like arms? Or like claws? Or something? Or antenna? I wouldn't say they're antennas, but I don't know. They kind of just look like pincers, you know? So, are you saying that butterfly VTubers can now taste things through their feet? Oh, that opens up a whole can of worms right there. Oops. What if they could smell things through their feet? Now that'll open up another whole can of worms. Business idea. I wonder if anyone has explored the butterfly doujinshi. I mean, would you call that being a furry? If you identified yourself as a butterfly and dressed up as a butterfly and just went around smelling people with your feet? Are furries only exclusive to furry animals? I'm kind of confused about that term, you know? I kind of have to do more research. Are furries exclusive to animals that are furry, or does it also include scaly and insect-like animals? Ooh! One of the most famous furries has a cockroach fursona. Ooh! That's so cool. I want to see that. I want to see that. It's exclusive to mammals. That sucks. What if you wanted to be a cockroach? Like Hollow said. What if you wanted to be a snake? What if you wanted to be a lizard? What if you wanted to be an axolotl? I want to be an axolotl furry. I love axolotls. Some people think I'm an owl furry, but I'm not. I'm not a human cosplaying as an owl. No, I am 100% owl. Okay? I'm not an owl furry. I'm just an owl that is sometimes furry. That's how you do it. I mean, look, I'm fluffy. Look at my hair. Yeah. I'm a furry owl. Yeah, that's right. I'm a furry owl. Yeah, exactly. Oh God. Okay, I need to hydrate. Sip of tea. Would you like a cup of tea? Also, 11 minutes ago, I got a new member, so thank you so much, Kayla Fox, for joining the Clinic Owl Tier 3 memberships. Welcome. I can't tell if you upgraded or if you just started a new membership. Either way, thank you so much for supporting this owl. Every little bit actually helps a lot because of you guys. Even though I haven't been streaming for a really long time, all of the donations and the contributions that you have given me while I was gone have not gone unnoticed. They've actually helped me, afford nice meals on my lunch breaks because a lot of the times I'm trying to save money and not get lunch. So a lot of the time I'm just surviving off like whatever leftovers they have at the hospital. But when I have a little extra to spend, thanks to you guys, I will go out and I will get myself a nice sandwich or burger, or sometimes a milkshake. So thank you for supporting the Owl Snack Fund, because you guys may think, oh, Athy works as a nurse and has all this money and is so rolling in money and sure, yeah, but all that money goes to other things and not Athy. What? Gotta keep me fed, right? Gotta keep me fed while I keep my owl fam fed. Cause if worse comes to worse, I will give everything to my family and I will not feed myself because I grew up like that. I grew up having to be the prodigal daughter. Blah. Oh, Kate says it was stopped at some point, but you were subbed for about 13 months. Oh, then thank you so much for 13 months. Thank you so much, Milky, for being a click out. Oh, for 16 months again. Apparently, at some point, it rolled over to 16 months midstream. So, happy 16 months. Huh? What? Happy 16 months, everybody? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's crazy. How did that happen halfway through the stream? Am I flexing that nurse buddy? I'm more like flexing that nurse booty. Do I have a booty? I may or may not have regret something I just said on stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the ah! Chotto. Thank you, nearly quality for the dono. Who? Goldfire. Whoa, Goldfire. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted members. Whoa, so many friends. Oh. Yabai. Wow. Thank you so much, Sven, for being including Al for 16 whole months. Okay, everybody, you can now write your 16-month messages either today or my next stream, but up to you guys. But welcome Luke, welcome Ryan, welcome Vernus, welcome Thimble Winter, welcome Kleesky, welcome Midnight, welcome Pokey Twig, welcome Lady Vandus, welcome Poofa, welcome Hey Samples, welcome Professional, welcome If We're Study, welcome. Oh no, wait, If We're Study has always been a member. Just kidding. It stopped at Professional. Welcome. Wow, new friends. Thank you for distracting everybody while I accidentally talked about my nurse booty. That happened at the perfect time. Now we can move on from the conversation. Thank you for supporting Athy Snacks. Thank you, Torin, for 16 months. Time flies. And thank you, RB Michaels, for 16 months. 2 member chats in 1 stream. What a unique experience, guys. You only hear on Athy streams. Am I right? Thank you, Noel, for 6 whole months. Thank you. All the Athy hearts to you, too. So many Athy nyams. Lol, the snacks. Might have worked if you didn't properly bring it up again. Well, actually, I'm curious if I have a booty. Booty. Do you think Athy has a booty? Yes or no? I mean, I think my quads are pretty jacked. So I'd like to think that my glutes are pretty jacked too. Okay, important question for y'all. Do you like soft booty or hard booty? Because you know, some people have very muscly glutes, right? So some people have like very hard kind of muscly booties. So what do you prefer? A jiggly booty? Like Nikkei worthy jiggly booties? Or do you like a onegai muscle booty? A healthy looking one. But what's a healthy looking booty? Hi, Alexandro! I am back. It's so good to see you. Welcome. Thank you, Kuramochi, for being a Kunikawa! Hoot hoot! ¿Por qué no los dos? ¿Por qué no los dos? I missed all of y'all. Soft to touch, hard to appreciate. There's good things about all body types, but partial soft curves and thighs that save lives. Good opinion, Tia. Good opinion. This topic makes me think about how the booty warrior would get into this. It's hard to choose, but how can a booty be soft and hard at the same time? Maybe I guess when you're clenching your butt cheeks, that does make it hard, right? Appropriate layer of padding over it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. You like them supple. Like a subtle bosom. Like a subtle bosom. Okay, but like, you know the question or the converse. I don't even know if this counts as a conversation starter because this would be a very unhinged conversation starter. But you know when people be like, "Do you like tits or ass?" Right? What do you prefer, tits or ass? But then I'm like, what about the thighs? How about I'm just like all for the thighs because the thick thighs save lives. mods dying out here since YouTube is flagging any mention of the word for bum. What? Well, if YouTube has become this say-so in the time that I've gone, in the time that I was gone, then we're in a little bit of trouble, my friends. I'm in a little bit of trouble. I might have to bleep myself. Because well, then how else could Alfie be unhinged anymore? Huh? Filter has always been like this from what you remember. I don't even remember. I don't know how the mods do it, but thank you. I appreciate all the hard work. I know YouTube is a good Christian website. No swearing here. No swearing. Algorithm literally runs the app now. Yeah, I've been trying to not accidentally watch videos that will skew my algorithm, because as soon as you accidentally click on a video that has nothing to do with what you like, your whole algorithm changes. So you literally have to go back to your search history and delete the ones, or click on the thing that says like, do not include this in like my algorithm stuff, so that you don't keep getting recommended the same videos, because it's quite annoying now that when I watch one video, I now get like 10 million videos of the same video or the same type of video. So it's a little annoying, but oh, I just got a notification that my groceries have shipped. Yippee! I'm getting my groceries, getting them very soon. Although there's really nothing inside my grocery box. They also have a feature where you can auto dub now, like auto dub, like with the AI, like I can make cake in 2 minutes. Here's how you do it. Grab some water, mix the water. Yeah, the AI dubbing is really bad. Oh, yikes. So, can an AI dub me? Will an AI dub over me, or does it just dub over text? Oh my goodness. But why would you want an AI dub over someone who's already talking? The worst part is sometimes I genuinely think autodub is intentional, especially on smaller channels. Oh, for audio in other languages. It's too late. I'm already AI. Am I? I'm not AI. I'm AT. ATHY. I'm Athy. I'm not AI. I'm ATHY. Hi, Adriano. Hello, fellas. Everybody's popping in. Hello, my lovely pillows. For those who are popping in, hoot hoot. How you been? Okay. Before it gets too late, because I do have to sleep early tonight. I have work again tomorrow. I am working 2 shifts. I'm working Monday, Tuesday. And then I'm off Wednesday because it is New Year's Eve. But yeah, I'm working Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, Sunday this week. So I'm hoping that my next stream will not be too far off from New Year's. I'm hoping that on Friday I might have some time to stream before I work on Saturday. So maybe on January 2nd, I will have another stream. But before it gets too late, because also 1, I have to eat din-dins, and 2, I have to go take my medicine because it's due around this time. I do... Chip, stop, Juice! No, Juice! Dang it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Why are you bullying me? Why are you bullying? Why are you bullying me? I don't say... just because I say Tuesday doesn't mean you can bully me, okay? What? New Year's Eve stream? No, I'm going to be hanging out with friends on New Year's Eve. My friend is actually getting married. Yeah. I saw you saw it dub someone speaking English because they had a mild accent. Oh my gosh. So if I speak in a British accent, will the AI dub me? Hello, if I speak like this, will AI dub over me because you can't understand what I'm saying? Hey, AI, YouTube, do you understand what I'm talking about right now? Or you guys don't understand what I'm saying? There's that accent. Alright, try to jump around. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, 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 woo! Hoot, 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 hoot. AI dub can't. AI dub cannot translate that. Mm-mm. No! Owl to English button, no! You can't keep up. I know. You have to practice your owl knees. Owlish. Owlish? Owl knees? Owl knees? Okay. Wait. I do want to show you the stuff that I got. Hold up. Okay, let us move to the hand cam. Hand cam. Where's my hand cam? Hello. We're going to listen to some lo-fi hip-hop while I reveal some of the lovely things that I had purchased in Conan Town in Tottori. Cute nails? No, absolutely not. They are overgrown, as you can see. I got them done last month, so now I have about an inch of a nail, and some of them have fallen off. Quite notably, this pinky one. But I did have some nice orange cat eye. I do like the cat eye nail polish. Very nice. Okay, moving on. Ugh. So, let's get started, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna switch back to a normal accent because I have no idea what I'm saying right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna take off this. Give me a second here. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna show you something that's not Conan related, but I want to show you these cute little bun earrings that my friend got me. Cause look how cute this is. These are earrings, and they're literally a pineapple bun, a sausage bun, a turtle melon bun, and I don't even know what this is. Is that an anpan? Like a red bean bun? It's so cute. They're earrings. Yummy earrings. So anyways, that's what I have sitting on my desk right now. And then, before I show you some Conan stuff, I'll show you some of my figures that I got. So I have not taken Suisei out of her box yet, but I do have to be careful because it's quite reflective. But I did get myself a pop-up Suisei, finally, from Japan. I'm very happy about the pop-up parade Suisei. She's my wife. All right, next up we have... Give me a second here. I have myself a Mao Mao plushie that I got from Universal Studios in Osaka. And she's so adorable. There was a matching Jinshi one, but I liked Mao Mao more. So you can see it has like her name here, Mao Mao. And her hair is really soft. And she has her little like hair like thingies in her hair bow. So cute. And then I got myself this pop-up parade. I think pop-up parades are one of my favorite brands of figures because they always do such a good job. But I really like this image of Stark and Fern kind of like, oh, she's so cute. And it's literally Frieren doing her signature kissy kiss. Look at her. She's awesome. And it even has a little heart over there. And then at the bottom, you can see Himmel dying from a heart attack because she's just too cute. It's so cute. Okay, get it moving on. I saw this at Ami Ami in Akihabara because Ami Ami is literally like my favorite store, and I always find crazy stuff there. You know what? I went to Ami Ami and I actually found another Triella figure on sale, which is crazy. Either way, I got this and I took it out of the box because the box for this was way too big and did not fit in any of my luggage. So I had to take it out of the box and fold up the box because this figure was massive. But for those of you who don't know where this is actually from a video game called Saya no Uta, which it was created by Gen Urobuchi. And some of you guys may know him because he did, I think like, what did he write? He did like he did Madoka Magica was one of them. Yes, he wrote that, I think. So he's very good at like doing very unhinged stuff with cute characters. But I thought Saya looked so pretty in this figure, and it was something that my friends and I like grew up kind of playing when we were in middle school, and not in like it's not like a super, I mean, the game is like interesting. Okay, I wouldn't say it's like the best game out there, but it has a cult following, if you know what I mean. There is a cult following to this game. So in middle school, when we discovered this game, it was like, wow, it's like all the rage. It's like kind of crazy, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh no, you should not have been playing the uncensored Song of Saya in middle school. Tia, we did a lot of crazy things in middle school. Trust me. This was not the worst of it. This was not the worst of it. All right. Yeah. Anyways, I'm like getting flashbacks. Here we go. Oh no, I've told you some pretty crazy things from my life growing up. Yeah, so you guys should be pretty well aware that I've been through the rite of passage for quite literally everything since I was young. But here we go. You ready? Do-do-do! Girls with guns. B-train girls with guns. I have El Cazador de la Bruja. I have Nadia. Yeah, look at her. She looks so freaking cool. I'm pretty sure this is such a I wouldn't say niche, but underrated anime that not a lot of people I know actually have heard of El Cazador de la Bruja. So I was extremely happy when I found this. Yeah. I've been studying human anatomy from a young age. Exactly, you could call it that. But yeah, this is one of my favorite. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite because I love all of the girls with guns, the B-train girls with guns anime. But El Cazador de la Bruja, I think a lot of people said was the best out of the three. It is also the youngest out of the three, which means it was more recently made because Noir was first and then Mad Lax and then this. So might have had, more time to kind of learn from its predecessors. But we do love ourselves some lesbian girls with guns. Yeah. So my 98 is just sitting up on my countertop right now. Yippee! Alrighty. All right, moving on. What do we have next? Oh, let me put Saya back. All right, let me show you my Detective Conan goodie bag. Oh my goodness gracious, I have so much stuff. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I went to Tottori, which is where... Here, let me just get rid of this frame. Kind of annoying. So Tottori is where the mangaka for Detective Conan was born. And his hometown is called Hokue. So the whole town kind of dedicated his show, because the fact that Detective Conan is like one of the most famous anime in Japan, they were so proud of him that they dedicated the whole town after him and his creations. So the station there is called Konan Station. Even the airport in Tottori is called Konan Airport. So I bought this goshuin because I've been looking for a goshuin for a really, really long time. For those of you who don't know what a goshuin is, it's essentially a stamp book. And you can get stamps from like shrines or from kind of stations. So this was the stamp that I got from the Hokue town that has Haibara and Konan on it. So cute, so pretty. Yep, a stamp rally passport. Here's another one with Konan and bourbon. And these are a couple other stamps that I got while I was in Tottori. This is from the sand dune. It has the sand Pokemon on there. And these are like the white rabbits and the shark, because I went to a temple that it kind of like represents the story of the white hair of Inaba. This is from the temple that I went to, which is called Hakuto Jinja, which is White Rabbit Shrine. Because the shrine, and look, there's like a little rabbit at the top. It's so cute. They actually hand write all of this and then stamp it. And then this is also from the Tottori Sand Museum that I got. And this is from Izumo Taisha, which is like a very, very big shrine and one of the oldest, if not the oldest, Shinto shrine in all of Japan. I also really like this Halloween themed one that I got from the Sand Museum. It's very cute. So this is the goshuin I got from Izumo Taisha, which is the Izumo shrine. But as you can see, they did not stamp it very well. So I was very, very thoroughly upset with it. So I went back, but I went to a different person, an older guy, because the person who did that stamp was like a young shrine monk. So I went back and I got it done again, and it looks so much nicer. It's the exact same thing. But as you can tell, the handwriting is a lot more unique and refined. And you can tell that this is somebody who's been working there for a lot longer compared to the handwriting or the calligraphy writing for this, which looks a little more like, I don't know, like, you know, elementary if you kind of look at it, right? And then here is our more stamps. This is the Izumo airport because I flew out of Izumo to Tokyo. It's really pretty, the stamp. So yeah, this one, I have many more pages to put in many more stamps. So I'm very excited. What is that? What is this? Oh, that's the other side. Oops. Okay. So that's my stamp rally book. I haven't opened these yet, so I kind of do want to open them on stream, but I got these two like acrylic / these are like acrylic stuffed toy stands for both Conan and for Haibara. So adding on to my collection, look how cute it is. Look how cute she is. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at how cute he is. It's literally a stuffy on an acrylic stand. I'll open them later. I don't have space. Oh. Oh, yes. I got... hold up a second here. What? I did not do many gachapons while I was in Japan, but I found a Chainsaw Man one, and I won my favorite. I won Best Girl, Makimo! Yay, Makimo! We love an unhinged, crazy powerful, powerful devil. I love her. Ugh, Makima, my wife. We love her. Okay. Next, we have some stuff from Universal Studios. So I got this hair scrunchie that is Conan Edogawa themed. As you can see, it has his name, Conan Edogawa, and it has a bunch of these little details from the show. And this is from Universal Studios. This one is a Universal Studio exclusive Haibara keychain, because they have like the Jurassic Park ride pouch on there, and as you can see, like the what do you call it, the Detective Boys little keychain is there. Let's see, I'm gonna have to speed run through all of this because I have way too much stuff. I got this Apotoxin candy. I actually have not tried it yet, so I'm gonna try some now. I haven't even opened it. All of this has been sitting in my bag since October. I have not even opened anything since I came back. Ah, Rico! Rico, welcome! Thank you so much for being a clinical for 16 whole months! Hoot hoot! Athi is finally back from the store with the milk for the mac and cheese! Yeah! For the strawberry milkshake, too. This is Apotoxin Shiharoku. Do you want some? Do you want some, Drax? I'm going to poison you with the Apotoxin. How do I open it? Do you want some Apotoxin? Who here wants to shrink into a little child? Who wants to shrink into a child with me? Come. Let us shrink into children together. I put it in my check-in bag, okay? I put it in my check-in bag, because can you imagine if I brought this in my carry-on and people were like, what is this? I have never heard of this before. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Itadakimasu! Apotoxin! Interesting. It's like it's like a namune candy. I'll turn into egg. I'm turning into an egg! Ow! Damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. Well, we continue. You know how I said I was gonna turn into a child? Well, I literally reverted back to birth, so... Alright guys, Egthy is here to now do the rest of the Detective Conan unboxing. Hold up, my nose is a little runny. Get it? Because I'm a runny egg? No one's laughing. Wait, no one's laughing. Okay. Now to reverse myself, I might as well just take the same thing, right? So here I am with another Apotoxin candy. I don't know, I just, you know, I said I was sick during my trip, you know? I said I needed the help of Japanese drugs, all right? These are our said Japanese drugs. You're gonna run away from the door from the joke. Okay, I'm opening up my mini apotoxin box. Yummy. My arms are too small and too jelly. I can't. Oh my goodness, Hibara's on the box. Here we go, and look. Whoa! I like it. That's so cool. That's actually really, really cool. Okay. Ooh, they're gummies! Yippee! Gummies! Yay! Gummy! No, wait a minute. They're not gummies. I lied. It's a hard candy. It's not a gummy. They lied to me. It's not a gummy. They look weird. Okay, itadakimasu. Ow. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's absolutely delicious. Mmm. It's like peach flavor. Mmm. Oh, lovely. Yum, 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 yum. All right. I guess it's time to revert. Wow. Oh, I guess we took it one step. One more second here. I'm trying to remember what never mind. But going back. Oh yeah, I'm so sad these weren't gummies. Okay. Alright, going back. Putting my hair on, putting my Meganite on. Putting this to the side. This was good. I'm definitely eating more of those. Alright. Next, what do we have? I have some Apothecary Diary things, actually, that I got at Universal Studios. So in Universal Studios, there's like a treasure hunt thing that you can do while you're there. And then if you complete it, then Jinchi will give you like a free bookmark. But this is really cute. This is like a bunch of stickers, and I think, oh no. Yeah, so some stickers, Mao in front of like some apothecary chests, and then a bunch of like themed sticky notes, which are absolutely adorable. I love it so much. And then next up we have these Mao and Jinshi keychains, which are so pretty, and they're great quality too. And actually, it says Universal Japan on the back, which is nice, and it has these little kind of ribbons that match their color scheme on the back. So I think these would be very cute accessories to put on a bag. But yeah, this was the treasure hunt that I did when I was at Universal Studios. It's called a mystery walk. And essentially, you're just supposed to like fold a piece of paper that's like origami, and you have to follow all the clues inside this pamphlet. And then I completed the investigation. So they gave me like a time to go meet Jinshi in one area of the park to pick up my bookmark. So it was really cool. All right. And then what do we have now? Okay, more Detective Conan thing. I bought this really cute acrylic of Hibara. She's so pretty. She's in a little like maidish kind of costume, so I'm really excited to put that up. I bought some Detective Conan band-aids that are so cute. Look at the cute pastel-y ones, little Detective Conan band-aids. And then this one too is also some band-aids, but I don't know. Oh, they look like that. 5 different designs. I also got a card holder with my favorite girl on there. Everyone, you know I love Haibara, so you'll see that everything I have is Haibara. I'm quite literally building my shrine for Haibara right now. So I have my Haibara card holder. I have this Detective Conan notebook that was really cute. It's a Detective Boys journal, and it actually comes with a Detective Boys. Oh no, it has like a little Conan eyeglass thing that you can kind of stick on as a bookmark, and it's so cute. They have little like designs inside. And then I got these really cute pens, and these pens actually have these is actually by a really good brand. It's the Uni pens, and we have all of the different characters on them, on each of the pens with their color as well, 5 colors. So I'm really excited for the Haibara pen. Uniball pens, yeah. Oh, I have another band-aid right here. Look at that. Look at Haibara. Look at her. Oh my god, she's so cool. Oh my goodness, look at how cool these band-aids are. Oh, I can't wait. They're not for use for my patients. They're for Athi Boo-Boos only. Solely for the Athi Boo-Boos. Because, you know, when I'm sad and I have I hurt my knee or something, then I want my Detective Conan Boo-Boo band-aids. Yeah. I got myself really nice bookmark. I got a couple bookmarks actually, but I think I'm using some of them. Oh, here. I got matching bookmarks for Conan and Haibara because in my mind, I still hope that one day they end up together. They end up together in an alternate universe. I got myself some drip coffee with Conan. Look how cool this is. Drip Cafe with Conan. Yippee! So happy. I got this really cute pouch that has Conan, Haibara, Furuya, Rei, and Kaito Kid, but they're all wearing really cute clothes, and it's lollipop themed, and it's a clear case. I like this. And then I got a couple postcards. I really like the art on these postcards because this is from like the manga. But these postcards were really cute. The art in them was really cute. There's like a little thing that says Totori Hokui Town on there. So those were really cute. I think I got it. Oh yes, and I got another set of postcards. I loved this because look at the art for this. It's Ron holding up Conan, but they look so cute and they're wearing like traditional clothing with the stars in the background. Here's another really classic picture of them when they're all wearing suits, him with the black organization. I just thought that they were so cute and they weren't that expensive either. So these are like good souvenirs to give people who like Detective Conan, right? I went to the Conan Museum. So this is the ticket that they give you. It's such a cute holographic ticket, but it's the ticket that you get when you go to the Gosho Aoyama Museum. So it literally says here, Gosho Aoyama Furusato Kan. So Furusato is kind of like hometown, and Kan is like a museum. So Gosho Aoyama Hometown Museum. Yeah. And then this was another ticket for it. I went to a cafe, and they had these like Haibara coasters that you could purchase with your meal. I bought this Detective Conan Karuta cards. So this is kind of elite Karuta, guys, because the Karuta on this is associated with episodes of the anime. So it's not like Kyakurinshu, where you have to memorize like one half of a poem and then you have to memorize the poem and they say the first part of the poem and you have to find the second half of the poem. This is like, oh, look, these are certain quotes that people are saying throughout the actual anime. Like, wow. And then it's just so cool. It's so cool. I think this is like such a fun way to learn Japanese as well. Cause like, look, I saw them. I was like, I have to. So cute. This was the pamphlet for Conan's shopping street. I went everywhere. I got all of, there's Conan's kitchen. There's a Poirot cafe, Conan gelato, Conan department store. Now, this place was literally a Conan dream come true. You can take photos with Conan throughout the town. This is Hokue, like the detective boys were the guide. You can go to like all these places throughout Hokue. It was just crazy, you know? I really thoroughly enjoyed my time there. I would definitely go back. Another pamphlet for the museum. So this was the Gosho Aoyama Museum, and I have some extra stickers from there. I bought another acrylic stand that I thought that was really cute of Haibara. I got this blind box Akai with the strawberry. More stickers. What else did I get? Oh yes, I got a portable charger that has the Detective Conan characters on it. I thought this was literally the coolest thing. And it also has a stand. So you can watch something while you're charging your phone. It has the old kind of lightning charger on there. And then it has USB-C. So I thought that this was really cool. So I got it. And then I got this at Universal Studios. Oh, jeez. It's Apotoxin flashlight. So I think that the battery is kind of low now because it must have stayed on for quite a while. But as you can see, it is like a little pen light that you can shine. It's really cool. I got this Ai Haibara kind of keychain thing. It has a quote that she says in the back. Here are some exclusive Detective Conan Hokue Town stamps, and they give you a folder with it too. So as you can see here, these are actual usable postage stamps, Japanese postage stamps that you can use that have actual Detective Conan characters on them. Like, is this not the coolest thing ever? Why can't we have something like this in the US? I would buy them up in a heartbeat. So it's crazy. It's awesome. And then this was a special Detective Conan folder that I won while there was a treasure hunt. There was also a treasure hunt in the actual Hokue town where you had to like answer a bunch of questions and put stickers on a piece of paper to reveal the word. And if you won, then you would get a free folder from the train station. And this was the free folder that they gave us. It's like a Happy Halloween themed Detective Conan folder from the Hokue Town Tourist Association. So it's really cool. Also found some more clear folders that I just really liked the art of. This was from the town as well in Tottori. I really liked the design of everything. This is also something that they gave us when we won the actual treasure hunt as well. Oh, and that's what it was called. It was called Detective Kogoro Mori's investigation log. Thanks to Kogoro Mori's investigative efforts, the runaway was found unharmed at Conan Station. The search is over. So they're like basically thanking you for doing the little treasure hunt. And this was the treasure hunt packet that you get. essentially it's such a genius idea, because what it makes you do is it makes you go to all of the landmarks throughout the town itself. So as you can see, the actual station starts right over here, and then the museum is all the way over there. So there are different landmarks that you have to answer the questions to. In the back, it asks you, for example, like they'll have questions on there for each of the landmarks, and then you have to place the stickers on each of the letters below, and then it will spell out CONAN station, like Conan station. So it's like, where do you have to go to pick up the prize? So you have to go all the way back to Conan station and pick up your prize. So that was cool, and this was my prize. And I think that's pretty much it. And then I got this really cute gacha of Hattori and Kazuha. I thought that was really cute. And then last but not least, the thing that held everything together, I got a Detective Conan tote bag. As you can see, Detective Conan. And it's pretty nice, actually. It's pretty big. It's actually expandable. And what I really liked about the expandable part of it is that when it does expand, the design of Conan comes out, as you can see in the expandable part. Yeah, so it's actually really cute. I'm obsessed with this bag. It gets pretty long too. As you can see, it's like longer than my keyboard. So Conan kind of peeks out from the expanded part. Yeah, that's pretty much most of what I got. Not too much, right guys? Much better than last year, if I should say so myself. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this haul compared to last year's haul? How much was it all? Not enough. Actually, everything was surprisingly affordable because Japan's exchange rate is still quite low. So I didn't purchase anything that I couldn't afford. But I also tried to purchase more kind of small items that I could fit back, because I did not bring as big as a luggage this year. Purposefully, because I did not want to accidentally buy too much, if you know what I mean. So I actually brought a smaller luggage on vacation so that I would have to force myself not to buy too much stuff. Pretty good haul considering all things. I know, right? I'm so happy about it. All right, so I'm packing everything back up inside slowly. Just give me 1 minute. Let me do all that. Make sure everything's safe. Yeah, so I managed to get a good chunk of stuff without my wallet dying. Oh. Hold on. So yeah, that was at the hand cam time. Oh wait, I forgot to show you the most important thing that I got. Wait, before I go, one last really important thing. What is I got a Hedwig from the Harry Potter world. It's an owl. And it's an owl that can sit on your shoulder with this magnet. So I can put him on my shoulder. And he just goes tweet, tweet, tweet. And it's sound activated, so every time you talk, it moves. And it makes tweeting noises too, see? Hoot hoot! Hoot hoot! Yeah. He's so cute. You thought I bought a real owl from Japan? He's very floofy. He's so floofy. I love him. You can actually get these at the Universal Studios. Any Universal Studios. Any Harry Potter World. This is at Harry Potter World. So, even the one in Hollywood, because I went to Universal Studios in Hollywood when I went to LA. And I saw this at the Harry Potter World there. Yeah. I know! The owl is who? I'm smuggled a Japanese headwig from Japanese Harry Potter World. Yeah. So, it's pretty cute. And you can turn it on and off from the back. You know, everything. He's so cute and small. And then it's magnetized with this. You put this under your clothes on your shoulder. And actually this bends. So you can bend it to like the shape of your shoulder or something like that. And then you put this under on your skin and then your shirt on top of it. And essentially you just put the bird on here and it's magnetic. And then it looks like he's sitting on your shoulder. So it's like an illusion where it looks like Hedwig's sitting on your shoulder because of the magnet. Yeah. So cute. Is this considered adoption? I guess so. I'm gonna give my little owl baby all the smoochies. Aww, I'm glad you like him. Athy now has a kid. Oh my goodness! I'm a mother! Yeah, so thank you for watching my quick little merch reveal. That was not actually everything I bought in Japan, but that was most of the anime stuff that I did get while I was there. Congrats on your owl. Thank you! It was very hard giving birth to a baby owl like this. I had to suffer for several hours. No sleep. No sleep. For 16 hours I had to travel. Anywho. What else should I chat about? I guess my plans for next stream, right? What do we want to do next stream, guys? You tell me. You tell me while we go back to the bedroom. That's what the tonsillitis was. You were giving birth to owl. Did you get lots of tasty food there in LA or in Japan? Either way, I got a lot of tasty food in all of the places that I visited. Only when my tonsillitis got better though, because I was not able to eat that much when my tonsils were swollen because it did hurt to swallow. Oh, Dan says, do you want to see a surprise? I guess so. I guess it would be for later. Maybe for next year. I think it would be better for next year because I wouldn't have enough time to respond to every single message tonight. So I will schedule a proper kind of belated birthday stream. Hopefully the next time I stream. I do want to do it as a proper birthday stream with the fundraiser for my new PC and whatnot. So I will read all of the messages there, and I will also, I guess, be opening all the gifts that you guys have given me, because I know some of you guys have not only written messages, but also have done like art and maybe recorded some messages as well. So I'm very excited for that. Thank you again for being extremely patient. Extremely patient. Yeah, I have no excuse for my absence, but as you can tell from the last 2 hours, Athy has been quite the social owl lately. The Conan stuff is cool, but the owl, it takes the cake. Well, I'm glad you think so, Matt. I thought it took the cake as well. Speaking of cake, we we can make a cake for my birthday. That sounds awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, if you guys forgot to make a present for my birthday, now is the chance to do so. Join the Discord server or whatnot. I don't know how you guys were organizing it before, but I promise we will get to a birthday stream at some point. If it's not next stream, it will be the stream after. I promise. Because I want to be able to celebrate with all the owls, and I want to have karaoke. I want to, call Moya. I want to eat giant gummy worm again and eat all the make a gummy cake. We can make a gummy cake. And I want to drink a strawberry milkshake on stream, and I want to play Minecraft, and I want to play games with chat, and all of the fun things, and it'll be like a 12-hour stream. Oh my god, speaking of blue curry. I have a curry that I got, but is it blue? Hold up, let me check. Yeah, I showed this to you guys last year because this was the Uticamp curry from Mount Fuji, from when I went to Mount Fuji last year. So I have this Mount Fuji blue curry. That expired, first of all. It expired in April or February. I don't know. It expired either in April or in February. Either way, it's definitely 2025 and one of those months. Oh, thank you so much, Wave Master Ashi, for being a clinic owl for 16 whole months. I will get a medic. Oh, you are a medic. I will get another medic. But essentially, it's supposed to look like that. You're supposed to shape your rice as Mount Fuji, and you're supposed to pour the curry around it to make it look like Mount Fuji. Like in this episode of Uticamp where she ate a Mount Fuji curry like this. You're supposed to make it look like that. Anywho, back to the bedroom. So, speaking of blue curries, yes, there will be blue curry then next stream. The expiration date is a suggestion. I agree. As long as you have a good immune system. I don't know about that. I feel like my immune system has slowly been taking a hit. Every single time I get a virus, my immune system just drops on the floor like cookie crumbs. But anyways, I feel like I'm not gonna eat it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some really old rice that is probably about to go bad and just decorate it with the curry and take one bite out of it. If it tastes horrid, I will spit it out. But I'm not about to get indigestion on stream. And if anything, we do it at the very end of stream because I would hate to accidentally eat expired curry and then for the rest of my stream suffer the consequences. You know what I mean? I think everything expires. Even water expires. Why do I keep getting sick, guys? Anyways, let's make expired blue curry. Hey, maybe it will boost my immune system. You never know. Back in the day, they used to take things that actually made you sicker because they thought that, it would make you healthier, like People straight up were drinking radium back in the day, all right? They thought radium would make you stronger, but little did they know they became radioactive, all right? So maybe this curry is just, you know, we just think of it as like, it's just radioactive, you know? It'll give me some powers temporarily, but then I'll just suffer the consequences of it later. You've never had curry before, Sharpshot. Have you had spicy food? But then again, Japanese curry is it's in its own category of curries because it's not exactly spicy. It's more mild and sweet. And then their jaws fell off because the food was so good. Because they were just so enamored by how healthy I was. This will either make you immortal or kill your immune system on the spot. How does it compare to stew? It is quite similar to stew, actually. I would think that curry is like a spiced stew. They use curry blocks, like curry leaves, but it's not exactly as spicy as you think. In fact, a lot of curry is mild. So it does have like the flavor of a curry, but it is closer to like a stew. Like a vegetable stew. Yeah. The Sonic curry. Okay. Anywho, I have to get going, guys. It's hitting just 9 p.m. So I'm going to wrap it up here right now. I know we were having a lot of fun yapping. I could go on tangents all night with Yowls. We're going to save the tangents for another time. So let's wrap it up, and I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day. If you're about to head to bed, it is quite early in the Eastern Standard Time zones. But if you guys are getting ready for bed, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, that you sleep well and have lovely dreams. Thank you so much, Exile, for being a member for 16 whole months, a Clinic Owl for 16 whole months. Thanks for listening. No, thank you for being here and listening to me. I feel like, you know, I kind of just needed to stream once to get the ball rolling, and now I'm motivated to come back and hang out with you guys again. Yeah, it was so nice to hear from you guys again. I'm glad you guys had a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I know it wasn't anything special or anything crazy or anything bizarre, but you know, I feel like chatting with you guys is fun in its own way, because everybody has their own personality, and it's fun to just hear what you guys have been up to. And you guys really know me. You guys really know me a lot. I really appreciate y'all. So have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in this lovely, lovely world. Have a good night, thee. Sleep tight, thee. And don't let the bed bugs bite thee. Have a happy, happy new year, all my lovely pillowls and clinicals out there. I love you. Hoot, 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 hoot.